we were basically observing this pastime of Swayambhuva Manu and Kardama Muni and exalted daughter of Swayambhuva Manu, Devahuti. And there was nice description of the greatness of Kardama Muni, and also Srila Prabhupada was giving many cultural details about the lifestyle of the great sages. Kardama Muni, he was a great sage living in the forest, and also about the amazing qualification of Devahuti. She was extremely qualified. And now, at the end, after like the marriage, basically, now we are also getting this description of Swayambhuva Manu and his greatness. And definitely Swayambhuva Manu is a very great personality. In Srimad Bhagavatam in 6th canto we have description about the 12 Mahajans. Who are those 12 Mahajans? Can someone help us? Give me some names. Or all of them names. Swayambhuva Manu is one.
Yamraj.
Huh?
Yamraj?
Yamaraj. Bali Maharaj.
Janaka.
Janaka Maharaj. Who is Janaka Maharaj?
Sita Devi.
The father of Sita Devi, yes. Prahlad.
Six. 4 Kumaras.
4 Kumaras, yes.
7.
Ishma.
8.
K3.
Lord Shiva.
Narada Muni.
Lord Shiva.
Yes. Lord Shiva.
10. 2 more. You said that already.
Who is the creator of the universe?
Brahma. We said Brahma.
Brahma.
No, we didn't count. Someone said it.
So one more.
Yesterday.
Shriya Goswami. Yes. Swayambhu Narada Shambhu Kumaro Kapilo Manu Prahlado Janako Bhishmo Balir Vyasakir Vayam. Who is Vayam?
Himself.
Yeah, he himself. The personality who spoke this verse, namely Yamaraj. He's saying, well, nobody can understand actually the religion. Only 12 personalities in this universe can. And those are this, and me also. Someone may say, he's not very humble. But, I mean, that's the fact. Is Yamaraj, if he doesn't know religion, how he's going to punish personalities? So anyway, one of those great personalities is Swayambhuva Manu. And we know he's the first Manu, that's why we could say these are things that happened long ago, but really long ago. Another interesting thing about Swayambhuva Manu is he is the speaker of which book that we are studying? Manu Samhita, yes, definitely. But another very important book. It's one, yes, Shri-Shupanishad. He is the speaker of Shri-Shupanishad. So, very great personality. And it's interesting how Bhagavatam is describing Swayambhuva Manu in interesting light. He's not saying, okay, Swayambhuva Manu, he went and he performed austerities for like 10,000 years and then he became very like enlightened and this and that. Some personalities, they are described in this light in Bhagavatam. But Swayambhuva Manu here, in this place, the last few verses actually, they were saying how after giving his daughter to Kardama Muni, very happy he came back to his kingdom and he was enjoying life there with his queen and happily passing his days in Krishna consciousness. So it's very interesting. He was amazing personality, very, very great personality, 100% Krishna conscious, but at the same time he was enjoying life. So we can learn something from this. What can we learn? Persistence. Yes, definitely. No matter what happens, we have to stick to Krishna consciousness. I was thinking first thing we can learn from this is that we have to enjoy life. Isn't it? Because life is for enjoyment in one sense. Of course, in the beginning of 5th canto, Rishabhadev is saying something else. Life is meant for
Renunciation.
But exactly this is very interesting here, how the life of Swayambhuva Manu was actually a mix of these two. He was enjoying life, but at the same time, it was not in such a way that he will make a compromise with his Krishna consciousness. So he was very expert to balance these two things. But it is mentioned something very interesting. He was enjoying life in a religious way. So, if we follow Dharma, naturally there will be some enjoyment in our life. And this one we can embrace. Whatever is our karma, some kind of enjoyment will come. And anyway, we can go through this. But we cannot act in a not religious ways, adharmic ways, because then this cannot be it will conflict with Krishna consciousness. It will be very, very, very difficult to practice Krishna consciousness. What is one of the main problems of performing sinful activity? What do you think?
Makes you forget Krishna.
Yes, makes you forget Krishna. What's the problem? Problem is that sinful activities, they absorb your mind to such a big extent that actually it's very easy to remember Krishna. And that's the problem. The main problem is that actually these activities, they make us forget about Krishna. And of course, how this happens is described in Bhagavad Gita, Dhyato Vishayam Purusam, Sangasteshu Pajayate, Sangat Sanjayate, Kama Krodo Vijayate. You try to enjoy in an unregulated way. Then at some point, even if you are successful, you become angry because the lust cannot be satisfied. It increases more and more and more. And then this brings Krodo Bhavati Sammoha, one becomes illusion. Sammoha, Smriti Vibhrama. Then we're losing our memory. This means actually that we are forgetting all the good instructions that we read in Shastra. Everything that we were trying to get through these years of study, when our mind becomes extremely attached to sense gratification, then we are losing this. But no, wait a minute, this will be not beneficial for your spiritual advancement. I don't want to think about this at the moment. Smriti Brahmsho Vinasho. Then we don't have intelligence at all. Buddhi Nasha Nashiti. And then someone was saying about this term, bloop.
Yeah.
We bloop again the material existence. Brahmananda, he used this term in front of Srila Prabhupada. And Srila Prabhupada said, what does that mean? Bloop. And he explained, well, when you throw a stone in a lake, it makes this sound, bloop. So if someone disappears from Krishna consciousness, we say, oh, he blooped. And Prabhupada said, oh, very interesting term. So, simple activities, they can make us very easily bloop in Krishna consciousness. But now, if we live religiously according to Dharma, we can combine this with Krishna consciousness. And actually it's powerful combination. Why? Because most people, they have to go through their material desires. But the idea is, while they are going, to understand that actually what this regulated religious sense gratification can give me cannot be compared even with one small particle of the happiness that I can experience from the direct Krishna consciousness. So then, actually, we will go through this, we will get our material desires satisfied, but at the end, the conclusion will be